My name's Rich Harrington, and welcome to Understanding Adobe Photoshop. Let's jump right in and start to explore pixel resolution. Now, when you're working with digital images, you're going to have pixels. These are individual colors of light that are useful for building a complete image. I've opened up a photo inside of Adobe Photoshop, and what I'm going to do here is zoom in so you can see the pixels. You'll see View, Zoom In, or the shortcut is Command or Control plus. As we zoom in with greater and greater image magnification, you can start to see the individual squares of light that create the completed image. Now, there is a white grid that's visible here, and you'll find that in Photoshop CS5 and CS4. That grid makes it easier to see the border of the individual pixels. If you want to turn that off, you can just press Command or Control H, and that will hide the grid. You see there that we have lots of little small squares indicating the total image. And if we zoom in, our maximum magnification level is 3200%. Now, on a typical digital image, that's a very big zoom, so it gets pretty hard to actually tell what the image is when you're looking at it at this magnification. To zoom out, we could press Command minus, and you start to see how the individual squares combine to form the whole image. If you want to zoom in, another way to do it is with the magnifying glass tool. You could select that, and you have two options. By default in Photoshop CS5, Scrubby Zoom will be checked, and that allows you to click on an area and drag left or right to zoom in or out. If you don't like that, just uncheck the box, and you could simply click and drag around an area to zoom in on it. If you want to zoom back out, Command 0 will fit the image on the screen, and there are several other options under the View menu, including viewing actual pixels, the print size, and of course zooming in and out as we discussed originally. Once you understand that pixels are essentially the building blocks of your digital images, it gets a lot easier to work in Photoshop. You'll often find yourself making selections at the pixel level when you refine a selection or a mask, or when you're trying to accurately sample a color. Knowing how an image is built is essential to being effective when working with digital images.